What's up, everybody? This is Rich from True Budget EDC and Prepping. Use your gear or lose your gear, because if you're not using it, you might as well lose it. So today I want to come on here and go over a flashlight that was sent to me by TrustFire, as I am a TrustFire brand ambassador. So shout out to TrustFire, shout out to Kevin, who is my sales rep. I appreciate you guys sending this over for me to take a look at. So this is the TrustFire MT26. Does take USB Type-C charging. Here is the flashlight. Max 3,300 lumens. That's pretty serious. 21,700 battery. Over here we don't have much there. We do have a QR code if you can scan that, but you can just go to trustfire.com right there. And on the back we have some information, some of the features and the specifications. The max is 21,700 Type-C IP68, so it is waterproof, 1 meter drop. So pretty cool. Also product information. There's a phone number here, as well as a email and another one and made in China. So let's take a look at the light itself. So here is the flashlight. It's a nice looking light. I like the way it looks. Got some grip going on right there. Really good. Got some grooves, I think, for heat dissipation, although it hasn't gotten hot. It does have a magnet on the back. Deep carry pocket clip. There is the port for USB-C charging. And overall, I think it looks really good. Like I said, as a magnet, it has a lanyard space right there. So let's take a look at what we have in the box, what comes along with it. And then we will get into the light itself. So it does, on the back, there is a lanyard. There is the charging cable, which is actually pretty long, actually, so that's pretty cool. You get a spare O-ring right there, and then you have the TrustFire user manual. So before we start, let's take a look at how long it is. Measure it up here with this. So what do we got going on here? About 5, what do we got, 5 1/4 there, so not super big. Let's weigh it up, see what we got for a weight. Check that out. About 6.79 ounces, so not overly super heavy either. Let's do some comparisons with this compared to other flashlights. Here it is next to another TrustFire flashlight. This is the Mini X7. So you can see it's a similar size to that, a little bit, just a little bit bigger. Here is the TrustFire Mini X3 SE. It's a slight bit larger than that. And let's put it up against the Maglite. This is a Maglite, MagTech. These are about the same exact size. So there's some comparisons. And let's get into the specs of this item right here. So over here we go. This is just the indicator on, you know, how medium power, full power, low power, so you guys can check that out, pause it if you want. Here are the specs. It is Moonlight 2.3 lumens for 800 hours. Low is 120 for 26 hours, which is a pretty good luminosity. Middle, you got 550 for 285 minutes. And then high at 3300 for 182 minutes. And then we do have a strobe, which strobes at high lumens and 365 minutes. So it just goes in again to tell you that it's IPX8. It is a 1 meter drop. So what we'll do is we'll pause it. We'll get the lights off. We'll check out some of the modes and what it looks like. So I'll be right back. All right, so here we are in my room. I do have a room darkening shade, so it is quite dark in here. I'm going to be pointing this at my closet curtain, which is about 10 feet away. So let's start off in the Moonlight mode. That is the Moonlight mode. So, you know, not bad. You can see pretty good with that, actually, honestly. Then bump it up. So that's the 120, which is significantly brighter. And then what do we got here? 500, really bright. And then the 33. We're going to go back around. If you hold it down for a few seconds, it will strobe. So strobe warning. That strobe. And as it goes, it will change the strobe pattern. So, all right, those are the modes. Let's pause this and we'll be right back. All right, so here we are back. So really great flashlight, really good size, really decent, you know, to hold in your hands, very ergonomic. I mean, this is a bit large for my pocket, but It's a really good light if you're going to go camping or something like that, or just doing stuff outside. It's got really good throw, super bright, 3300 lumens. I mean, if you need to see something really far away, you hear a noise when you're camping or something like that, this would be a really good light. And I like the way TrustFire functions. You just press the button and it won't come on. You have to hold it down for it to come on and then cycle through. So I like that a lot, the way that works. So no accidental on. You can also lock it out 1, 2, and it will lock it out. And then 1, 2, and it'll just go back to where you left it. And there is the memory mode. So whatever you were at before you turned it off comes right back on in that mode. So really cool flashlight from TrustFire. This is the MT26. So I will be providing a link and a discount code in the description so you guys can go check it out, pick it up, and get a little bit off. So again, shout out to TrustFire for sending me over the MT26, and shout out to Kevin. I appreciate it. You guys have a great week coming up.